Over the past few weeks, I've been battling with personal demons. I've asked questions like, why is my life the way it is? Why am I in this career field? Am I a good husband? Why do I want to work but find it hard to do so? Maybe I'm dealing with some slight depression, maybe not, I'm not entirely sure. What I do know is that I'm not happy with my current self or situation, so I'm gonna work on changing it. And that starts with making a budget. Yesterday, I made a budget for my wife and I for the month, and I really want to get serious about having a really dialed in, granular budget. One of the things that we started doing when we first got married was we went through Financial Peace University, we budgeted our money, we crawled out of $35,000 worth of debt that I brought into the relationship. We did it in about 6 months. And from there, we budgeted a little beyond that and really got serious about how we wanted to invest. And then all of a sudden we stopped. You try to budget, you try to get ahead, and then life happens. For whatever reason, you stop. And for us, it hasn't hurt us, but it hasn't helped us either. We aren't necessarily living paycheck to paycheck, but we could be doing a whole lot better in terms of building up our savings and building up our investing. As it currently stands, you already know that I'm a real estate agent. I'm about to close on my first deal and I'm excited about that. But getting to this point, the amount of work that I put in to get to this point was insane. And I just can't imagine doing that for the rest of my life. That all starts with the budget. That all starts with making sure that we are spending less than we are making. And if we can help it, doing a little side hustle, DoorDash here and there to make a little extra income throughout the month. So the goal for this coming year is to buy our second rental property. We have one rental property as it is, and we have our primary residence. I am about to do a little bit of math to kind of figure out how much equity we possibly have in our rental property, because if we can pull out some equity and purchase our next rental property, I would love to do so. And if we are really, really fortunate and in a really good spot, and I'm doing really well with real estate, I would love to buy 2, maybe 3 properties in the coming year. I'm gonna take some time to do a little bit of math and kind of figure out where we stand in terms of being able to pull some equity out of our rental property, because if we can, I'd really love to. Okay, so as it currently stands, we need probably between 25 and 35,000 as a down payment, depending on the price of the house, but based off of the criteria that my wife and I kind of follow. It looks like we can pull out $10,000 to $15,000 if we did a cash out refi. Our current real estate account, we have about 6 months worth of expenses, a little over that for our rental property, which is what we want for every property. It's just our little emergency fund. And then obviously as we scale, that emergency fund will scale with that. But we don't touch any of that money as it currently stands because you never know what's gonna happen. We do not manage our actual portfolio, or our actual rental property. We did not want to do that. However, that being said, we did get a really good deal on it, and we got it at a really low interest rate. And so it just works out that we are making a good amount of money for truly our first rental property.